What's going on, guys? On today's episode of the Repair Lab, we're going to be taking this CRV and changing its headlights from the stock ones to LED ones to make your car go from this to this. Now, to do this, here's some tools you're going to need. A couple screwdrivers, some zip ties, some gloves, and some new headlights. We're going to go with the LED ones on this one because they're brighter, which makes driving at night a lot more safe. You're also going to want to look for what kind of headlight that you need. Now, this CRV has high-low beams, which means that the bulbs are actually the low and the high beams. And here is our correct size, 9003/H4/HB2. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get into your CRV. You're going to come down right here. You're going to look for this lever right here, which is the hood latch release, and you're going to want to pull it. You should hear a click indicating that your hood is now popped. And now we're going to come to the front of the vehicle, and we're going to find the hood latch release. I'm going to push up and lift up our hood. Alright, now that our hood's popped, we're going to want to come over here to the passenger side. Now, you can start at the driver's side if you would like, but today we're going to start on the passenger side. And you're going to want to look for this right here. Now, before we begin, it's always a good idea to put some gloves on because you never know when you're going to get dirty, especially in the engine bay of a vehicle. Okay, now that we're underneath the hood and we know which side we're starting with, we're going to come over to the passenger side. Using our flathead screwdriver, we're going to gently pry on the wire harness. This one's already kind of loose, so we have to be very gentle, and it should come right off. We're going to move that to the side like so. Now we're left with a rubber dust protector. It has 3 tabs on it where you can pull, and you don't need to use tools, especially sharp metal objects, which could tear the rubber. So gently pull on each tab, and off comes the dust protector. Ours looks pretty good. Doesn't look like it needs replacing. Doesn't look like it's cracking or dry rotting. And we're going to take that and we're going to set that to the side. Now, inside, before you can take this actual bulb out, there's a metal bracket that you have to undo before you can take the light out. Now, I'm going to get closer and as close as I can to show you how to do this. Now, some additional tools that can help you do the job would be a regular old mirror, or even better, a mirror with a light built in. Now, with a mirror with a light, we're looking at the clip holding in the headlight bulb. Now, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to try to get it on camera as best as I can, but that is what is holding in the bulb itself. Now that this bracket is loose right here, it should swing open kind of like a door. And you can just go ahead and pull out your old bulb. Now, when handling headlight bulbs, it's especially a good idea to wear gloves because if you touch the bulb with your bare hands, the oils from your skin can cause certain parts of the glass to heat up faster than others, which could cause it to blow. The headlight doesn't look bad, and it's not bad, it's just not bright enough. And now for our shiny new replacement bulbs. Let's have a look at them. My. Look how good these things look. Look way better than the old ones. And here's a side-by-side comparison of both LED and the halogen bulbs next to each other. They're not much different, but the LED is more efficient, it consumes a lot less energy, and it's a lot brighter, which means it's safer when we're driving. Now, when putting this bulb back in, you want to make sure these prongs right here line up how the old ones did. Ours, these were on the top, and this prong right here was on the bottom. So now, we're just going to take our headlight we're gonna move this hinge out of the way. We're gonna insert our new bulb, like so. Now, unfortunately, with our new LED bulb, the prong that is supposed to be on the bottom is actually on the top this time. So now we're gonna shut this. And now our bulb is nice and secure. We're gonna take our wiring harness. We're gonna do our best without trying to stress anything too much to plug it back in. Now with a gentle push, she's all in. Now, let's go see if it works. Now that is insane. Look how much brighter that is. Now, since that's so much brighter, that means we're gonna see things better at night. We're gonna see farther. People are gonna notice us more. A whole bunch of other advantages from switching from halogen to LED. Now let's try out those brights. Wow. What a world of difference. It's crazy how just a simple switch can make such a big difference. So we know that the headlights work, we know they're brighter with the low beams and the high beams. Now we can take our dust cover and put it back on. So you're gonna wanna undo your wiring harness. You're gonna take your dust cover, slip it into its place, push it nice and firmly in, make sure that the connectors and the connections aren't blocked, and now we can plug it back in. So we got the passenger side done. Now moving on to the driver's side. Now coming over here, it kind of looks like you're not going to be able to fit anything in this gap right here, but I beg to differ, because that whole entire wiring harness, that rubber boot, and that headlight are going to fit through there pretty smoothly. So we're going to come over here on the driver's side. We're going to see if we can remove this with our fingers. Nope, we're going to need that flathead again. Grab our flathead and gently pry. Like I said, it's a tight fit, but it is possible. All right, we got our wiring harness. We're gonna set that up there nicely. Now we're gonna remove our dust cover. Like so. Seems to be in pretty good condition. No rips, no tears, no dry rotting. Looks good. We're gonna set that to the side. We're gonna come back over here. Now I can't fit a camera down in here like on the other side, but it's the same procedure with the metal hinge. You push, you lift up, and boom. And then our bulb will come right out, just like so. We'll set that to the side. And now our LED bulb. Same thing as the other side. You want to make sure all the prongs are in the same position as they were before you put them in. Now with the passenger side, it wasn't that way. It was opposite. But this side, this top one right here, was facing up on the top over here. So now we're going to take our bulb. We're gonna slide it into place. Make sure it's aligned with the little slots, and carefully we're gonna close this hinge like so, which is the opposite of taking it off, which would be pushing towards you and then pushing down. See, right there, our new bulb's in. Now we can take our dust cover, slide it back on like so. Make sure it goes around them prongs nice and easily and smoothly. You don't want to bend them. Now you want to push everything back into place like that. Now we're going to take our wire harness. Now the top prong right here goes like this, Gonna push it down in there. I know it's hard to see. I'm trying to be as steady as possible, especially with the camera. All right, we're in, and now we push it in. And then we're done. Now, let's go test her out. All right, so it's getting dark. We finished the job. We put the headlights in. Now it's time to shut this hood up and then test her out. Here we go. This, low beams. Pretty bright. Definitely a noticeable difference. Definitely would be safer at night to drive. And if you have any pesky deer running out in the middle of the road, you're gonna see them coming before you even hit them. That was a joke. Now here's the brights. About the same brightness, but I do notice that they travel a lot further than the standard halogen light bulbs do, which in turn again is gonna make it safer to drive at night. You're gonna see things that might be out in the woods or whatnot coming onto the roadway before you approach them, or at least a lot sooner, which could potentially save your life. So now you know how to change your headlights in your CRV. This applies to all CRVs from the years 2007 to 2011. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please hit that thumbs up, please hit subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner to get notifications for other videos. Thank you for watching. My name's Greg with the Repair Lab, and have a great rest of your day.